Welcome into Chase Field in downtown Phoenix. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Guardians and the Arizona Diamondbacks. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. All right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the mound. He has been lights out lately.
You're not kidding, Boog. I mean, look at these stats. He's got hitters guessing on every pitch.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And getting the start for Arizona, Merrill Kelly.
His career ERA has been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
All right, ready to get underway. And now the center fielder. And with that, we're underway here in the desert. Here comes the 0-1. Makes the catch, 1 down. Okay, let's check out the lineup. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
Foul ball there. Kelly with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. 0-1. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or 2 of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
Well struck, right field. Carrying well. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Round second, digging for third. And he's got himself a triple.
A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
1 down, runner at third. Now it's the rookie first baseman. That one fouled off. The 0-1. On the ground, out to short. Perdomo on to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
Batting fourth, left fielder, number 14.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Ball, that's out.
Wang matched a homer in his last game. Swing and a foul straight back. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the second game of the series. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. 3rd out. On to the bottom of the 1st. Chinese Taipei on top here, 1-0. Back here in the desert, and on the hill in this one, Lee. What do you got on him, Chris? Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Geraldo Perdomo.
Hey.
This one in the air, center field. Has a beat on it. And a quick out, number 1. Now the Diamondbacks lineup as put together by Torey Lovullo.
Hey.
Marte launched a homer in his most recent game. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. 0-2 now. Up the middle. What a stop. Uh-oh, throw goes to second. And he gets to first safely as a result. So I think I'll just sit here quietly in disbelief. 1 down. This is Corbin Carroll. 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night.
Not easy for a player to block out the noise that comes with being a popular trade target. That said, he's raising his level of play lately. Doesn't seem like it's affected him that much.
That's inside. Yep, that ball went out.
That's hard hit on the line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
And that is out of play. Marte, the runner at third. Carroll over at second with 1 down. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
2 on, 1 out.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Oh, it's a pretty nasty curveball right there, and the hitter didn't look comfortable at all. Clearly fooled. Tried to check his swing and went around, but it would have been called a 3rd strike anyhow. That's how dirty it was. Nice pitch for the punch-out.
Here's Nolan Arenado.
Ball down.
That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
2 on, 2 outs. And that is downstairs. And the count is 3-1. Gabriel Moreno in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And he swings through that one. Got him swinging for the K. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
All set for the start of the inning. Digging in, number 82. Swinging a foul out of play. Foul ball there. Kelly measures 6 feet 2 inches, 200 pounds, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2010. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Boog, as a hitter, there's a clear line between being aggressive at the plate in a good way, attacking pitches you can drive, and then being over-aggressive in a way that plays into the hands of the pitcher. You've got to have pitch recognition, and right there, just way too aggressive. And even though some of those pitches might have looked good coming in, you got to track them a little bit longer because not one of those 4 pitches was actually in the strike zone.
Picks it out of the dirt. Nice play off the bounce for the out.
Great job from the first baseman to get a little dirty on the play for the catch. Just because it looked easy, that doesn't mean it was.
Two outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Wang. Swings and misses. 0-1. Wang with a couple of homers in his last game. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Oh, 1 now. Right through there for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Runner on the move. Foul ball, still 0-2. Runner on the go again. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Runner on the move again. And he grounds one to the right side. Into the outfield, base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Batting ninth, catcher, number 31.
Now at the plate, Lynn. Didn't play in last night's game. A little breather for him. Line, and that's a base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Comes through with the RBI. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
In the dirt, but kept close. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Singy, he's been one of the best players in baseball in terms of scoring runs. In fact, his numbers place him top 5 in the league. In the air, right field, Carroll on the move. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Chase Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. In the air, center field, under it. And there's 1 away.
Batting 7th, center fielder, Alec Thomas.
Hard hit, right side. Gets it to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Left fielder.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Diamondbacks down quickly. They trail it here 2-0. On to the third inning. Leading off, Lynn.
Number 2.
This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
This ball's chopped to the ground, and it goes just foul. On the ground, right side, and that chance handled. The throw to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Good fade and sinking action to that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
foul ball. Bottom line, his resume says he's a good hitter, just has not gotten off to a very good start. And you got to figure, regress to the mean, water finds its level, all those sayings, that he will end up having a good year. Got him swinging.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still laid on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Wang in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
Well, I'll say this as a former position player and base stealer. When you come into a game and you've got a guy like this behind the dish with a big arm, you really have to change your approach. Can't try to steal because you'll get thrown out. Maybe get a little bigger lead, be aggressive on the secondary. But this type of guy shuts the running game down.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Chinese Taipei have the advantage, 2-0. Back here in the desert, bottom of the inning, Carlos Santana stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. He's got it. One down.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Hey!
Here's the 0-2. Swings and misses. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, he showed a lot of conviction with the fastball there, not just because of the velocity, but also the ability to command it on the inside part of the plate. The last thing you want to do with 2 strikes is just get too far in there and it gets away and hits the batters.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Gone. Ketel Marte goes deep. Home run number 5 on the season, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
So 2 down, and now it's going to be Corbin Carroll.
Ball.
Late swing, foul to the left. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the third.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Now all even up. Battling here as he fouls it away. 1 run across in the frame so far here in the second game of the series. And that skips into dirt. Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
You can stomach a 2-out walk to certain players, but with his speed, this guy out there on the base pass, it could turn into 2 or 3 bases.
Puts a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball one. Carroll off of first with 2 away.
Aye.
In the air, left field. Wang settles underneath it, and that's the inning. Ketel Marte with the blast for Arizona, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. Back here at Chase Field, start of the fourth, number 82 getting ready to hit. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It gets down, a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Now batting, the designated
Textbook
hitter,
bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Committed to that breaking ball just a little too much and couldn't pull the bat back in time. Well, once you get it going, it can be so tough to stop the momentum with that barrel. Good pitch, had him fooled.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. To the warning track, makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Here's the shortstop at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a foul ball.
Ball, that's low.
2 outs with a runner at third. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the air, right field, and that is that. Chinese Taipei lead it 2-1. Bottom of the fourth. An impressive outing so far. Singy picking up right where he left off.
Yeah, he's pitching with feel right now, Boo. You can see it in the way he's navigating this lineup.
Check swing called strike. Strike 1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Swings through it for the K. Had him out front for strike 3. Now here is Gabriel Moreno. Fly to center his first time.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside. It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
Ground ball to the right side. He'll do it himself. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, center fielder, Alec Thomas.
And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 0-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. That one gets down for a hit. So Lourdes Gurriel Jr. now gets a chance with 2 gone.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Quick move to first. Back in there standing. Here's Gurriel. Smoked on the ground a second. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They're down 2-1. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. No question about this one. It's out of here. Lynn with his first major league home run, a special moment in his young career, and who knows, maybe that'll open the floodgates for him.
Yeah, getting that out of the way can be a big confidence booster. It feels like a huge weight just been taken off your back. You can go up there with a lot less pressure on you now, and I wouldn't be surprised if he gets hot for a little while.
What do you remember about your first career homer, Chris?
Well, I remember it was off of Omar Olivares, and, you know, being there in Los Angeles against the Angels, just a tremendous day, great ballpark, and a special moment for sure.
Out to short. Perdomo tosses to first, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Number 2.
Lynn now at the plate. 1 for 2 in the game. He tripled and scored in the first. That one fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. That's to third. Arenado. Long throw to first, and now 2 gone.
Now batting, first baseman, number 78.
Here's a high chopper. Bounces into the outfield. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's the left fielder, Wang. He's a guy who does it all. Wang with a homer in his last game. Wang, 23 years old, and he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games. Ground ball right side, it squirts through. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Number 82.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Merrill Kelly won't go any further, and it wasn't his best start, but he kept them in it to this point, and will come back with a new arm.
Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 81, Ryan Thompson.
Base hit into the outfield. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. Not in time. He scores. And they lead by 3.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So 2 on with 2 away. Now it's the DH. Yeah, don't need much damage here. Just a base hit. Likely will score 2. On the ground, right side. Marte on to first. They limit the damage here. Last half of the 5th coming up. Chinese Taipei on top 4-1. Back here in the desert, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Carlos Santana stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Well, these Diamondbacks, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And they'll do it again. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Marte stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And a foul ball.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Check swing, and he went 2-2. Smoked to the left, base hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
In the dirt. The 1-0. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper.
This guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Carroll not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge, and it's going to stay a strike. 1 challenge remaining for them now. Marte off of first with 2 away. off the mark there. And now 3-1.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Payoff pitch. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Base hit, center field. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So digging in, Peyton Smith. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Challenge from behind the dish here. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. 2 on, 2 outs. Swings through that one for strike 2. Now a quick throw to first, and he's back in there. Now a pop-up on the infield. And that'll do it. Diamondbacks strand a pair, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one. Wang will hit next.
Third baseman, number 5.
And takes low for ball 1. Wang was driving the offense for them in his last game with 5 RBIs. Swing and a ground ball. It's through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for Chinese Taipei, shortstop Josh Kasevich.
Quick toss to first. Oh, they got him leading. He's out.
I think the base runner was trying to catch him off guard, perhaps looking to steal right away, and wasn't ready to get back to first. Nice pickoff move by the pitcher.
Fought off foul. Shortened the bunt and missed it, and it's 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Two down, nobody on. Way out front for strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Chinese Taipei have the lead, 4-1. Back here at Chase Field, well, we go bottom 6. Nolan Arenado stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Ball 1.
The 1-1. In the air to left center. Wang should have this one. Brings it in. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, catcher Gabriel Moreno.
Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next for the Diamondbacks,
Alec Thomas now, 1 for 2.
Thomas.
Oh, look at the stop. There's 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. Chinese Taipei out front here, 4-1.
Now pitching for
So out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, Cade Stroud. He's been someone, at least in the early going, that they've leaned on.
Center fielder Victor Arias.
And first offering is fouled off. In the air, foul off first. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, second baseman, number 2.
Fouled off left side. This one in the air. Out, number 2.
Now batting, first baseman, number 78.
2 down, base is empty. And now the first baseman. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
And that one is lifted in the air. Thomas gets under it. And that is that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 7th inning stretch time. Chinese Taipei on top here, 4-1. Back here in the desert. Well, Siggy, we featured him at the top of the show, and wow, what a performance so far.
Yeah, from the first pitch, he's been in full command. No drama, just results out there. Yet another stellar outing and likely victory.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. 1 away.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, first baseman Carlos Santana.
And that is out of play. The D-backs trailing by 3 near the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Strikeout number 8.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
So back to the top of the order. Now up next for Arizona, Geraldo Perdomo. And that catches the low inside corner. Good fastball.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. Popped up to the left into foul ground. That is the inning. Nothing doing for Arizona, and they trail at 1.
Now pitching for
Number
the
67
Diamondbacks.
comes on now.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Leading things off, left fielder, number 14.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
The 0-1. In the air to left center. Perdomo settles underneath it, and there's one away.
No, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Gets him to chase after that one. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Eduardo Rodriguez, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-2. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Now batting.
And next is the designated hitter. 0 for 3 in this one.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Two on, 1 out. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Stays alive. Oh, great stop. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. So one hit is all they get. Last half of the 8th coming up. Chinese Taipei have the advantage 4-1.
Now pitching.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. C.J. Van Eyck on for his major league debut. So we'll see if he's ready for the big stage.
He just has to remember this is the same game that he's played all the way through the minor leagues to this point. The only difference, there are just more people in the stands and it's a bigger stadium, but the game itself is still the same. Look at the catcher, whatever fingers he puts down, that's what you throw, and just let him lead you in this one.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer.
Ketel Marte.
That's a ball.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Van Eyck, a 6-foot lefty, 38 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2020. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Wang to second, not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Oh, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
1 out man at first. And next is the Diamondbacks DH, Peyton Smith.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Slow ground ball to the right side. And that goes foul. Battling here as he fouls it away. Out towards right center field, heading to the alley. Brings it in.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Good job to fight that one off. And down on strikes. That's the inning. Chinese Taipei lead it 4-1. We're back It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Eduardo Rodriguez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Cutter Coffee.
And he handles left-handed pitchers very well, so not too worried about the same-handed matchup right here.
Foul ball there. On the ground to the left. Zips it to first, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Now batting, catcher, number 31.
Foul ball. Now the 0-1. And there's a foul ball. Got him. 2 gone.
Up next for Chinese Taipei, center fielder, pitcher.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder. And what a two-way player. Not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. That one fouled hard the other way. On the ground to third, Arenado fires over to first, and that's the inning. Chinese Taipei out front 4-1. Back here at Chase Field, now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
Gabriel Moreno. Now pitching.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, number 60.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Nope.
Here's a 1-1. He swings and fouls one off. Fights it off. He'll see another. And that one ripped to left. Full extension, makes the catch. What a play.
Hitter's got a broken heart on that one. It had base hit written all over it. Maybe extra bases. Great diving catch for the upset.
And he'll challenge that called strike. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Chinese Taipei trying to close out a 3-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning.
Ball 2.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. The 2-2 on the way. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And Arizona with just one out left.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Gurriel in the box now. No balls and a strike. Tap foul at the plate. One strike away. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ball lifted left field. That's the ball game. (4-1) the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.